Hey, it's Christina with Tinagirl Travels. We just got back from an amazing 3-week trip to Italy, and on those 10-hour flights and all those connecting flights, we tested out something that really made a difference in our comfort, the Sondur inflatable seat cushion. Let's have a look. Now, I love the way it comes neatly rolled up in its own pouch. We'll see about getting it back in when you get it out. There are 24 little cloud air cells with ventilated grooves between each cell. That's supposed to help you keep cool and sweat free. So inside you'll also find this little card with a QR code that gives you instructions on how to set up the Sondur seat cushion, and more importantly, how to pack it up, especially when you're confined to a plane seat. We'll do that later. So it's a seat cushion designed to relieve pressure while you sit. You simply blow it up. It takes 1 to 3 breaths depending on how full you want it. Place it on your seat, and then you can use the built-in inflate and deflate buttons to customize the firmness. The night before our flight got canceled, and we were rebooked on a different airline, and we got separated, and Keith ended up in the middle seat of the middle row, the worst seats on the plane. I handed Keith the Sondur seat cushion at the beginning of the flight, and we were on our way. Now, economy seats are not known for comfort. They are hard and narrow, and I find myself constantly shifting around trying to find a comfortable position. After the flight, I asked Keith how it went with the cushion. What do you think about the seat cushion?
That's great. It makes the flight more comfortable. Game changer.
I hadn't even tried it yet, and he said it was a game changer. It was the one thing that got him through that 10-hour flight, squished between 2 strangers. So fully inflated, the air cells are almost 2 inches high. So as you're sitting on them, you're 2 inches higher if you sit on it fully inflated, and you can change that. Now, I was really thinking through how to describe to you what it actually feels like to sit on this cushion during a flight. It's full of air, but it's not like an air mattress that's one big pocket of air. It's better than that because the air flows through these little channels between the pockets, both sideways and front to back or back to front. So every time you shift, the air shifts, changing the feel of the cushion. And what this does is provide pressure redistribution anytime you move. So sitting for long periods of time on a hard surface, like on an airplane seat, is far more comfortable, especially if you have something like tailbone issues or back problems or even restless legs. That often comes from the pressure on the backs of your legs from your seat. So we use this on both our 10-hour flights and our shorter connecting flights, and honestly, we noticed the difference right away. When I finally got to try it, I found that it gave me the support I needed under my hips and tailbone, and the best part, you can adjust it while you're sitting on it. A little more air here and a little less there. It's totally customizable while you're sitting on it. It really helped reduce that achy, kind of numb feeling that I usually get sitting for too long, and I found myself shifting around way less. Now, you don't need to just use this in an airplane. You can also use it in the car, watching a game at a stadium, and since getting home, I've been using the Sondur cushion in my studio while editing. Now, I spend hours at the computer, and this really helps reduce pressure, and it improves my posture during those long editing sessions. All right, let's fit it back into the bag. So what you need to know is there's actually 2 valves here. There's a little valve that allows you to blow into this, and it'll hold that air in there without leaking out right away. And then there's this valve, which is the main valve. So that's just right open there. So you want to have both of these valves open. Flip it over so the bumpy side is up and start rolling. And make sure you squeeze all that air out. Just press it out as best you can and fit that valve back in so that it doesn't draw the air back in. And then you're just going to roll this up, and it fits back in the pouch just like this. And the pouch is actually fairly generous, so if you don't get all that air out, it'll still close. You can see I've got lots of room still, just in case I left some air in there. There are a ton of gadgets out there claiming to make travel more comfortable, but Keith and I both agree that the Sondur cushion is well worth it and makes the cut in our precious packing space. Now, if you're interested in getting your own Sondur cushion, check out the link I've added below in the description and use my code Christina10 to save 10%. Be sure to share this video with your travel buddies. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on seeing our favorite travel gear and adventures. I've added a few links here to the videos I think you might like watching next. Thanks for watching Tinagirl Travels, and I'll see you again soon.